In today's video, we'll continue the previous class on ages. If you haven't watched the previous class on ages, I suggest you to watch the ages class and continue this video. And before continuing this topic as well, I recommend you to watch the topic of ratios and proportions. Why I am saying like this means whatever the points which were discussed in ratios and proportions topic, the same points will be used for solving the problems of ages. So try to watch the ratios and proportions topic before coming on ages topic. Okay, we already discussed about the introduction regarding ages, and this was already discussed in the previous session. Suppose what we need to do if it is of present age, and what we need to of past age, and how to recognize what is of future age. So what is the terminology involved in that? We already briefed in the previous introduction video. And we stopped in the last class at this problem, and I told you to solve this problem. I hope you got the answer for this problem. Meanwhile, I'll try to explain this problem now. So this was a very basic problem which I already explained in the previous video. If we understand the previous 2 to 3 problems, the same kind of explanation will be applicable for this problem also. Let's see, this was the main idea behind this problem or the type of problem we are going to solve. So what is the data given in this? A ratio of ages of A and B is 3 is to 5. So let us take the present ages of A and B as 3 is to 5. And after 10 years, I already told after 10 years. So after means we need to take the future data, that is P plus 10. So for after and hence we are adding, and before and ago we are subtracting. Try to remember those terminology. And after 10 years, the ratio of their ages becomes 31 is to 45. And what is asking the question means the present ages. So without solving also, let us try whether we get the answer or not. So the present ages of A and B are of 3 multiple and 5 multiple. Suppose if only 3 multiple and 5 multiple was present in the given option, that will be my answer. But this is also a 3 multiple, this is also a 3 multiple, this is also 3 multiple, and this is also 3 multiple. So the examiner has framed the options without doing in a digital sum concept. So for that we need to remember the concept, and the concept is like this. If you approach like this, you will get the answer in an easy manner. There are some other methods also we can approach this one, but this one is the easiest method to solve. So 3 is to 5, the difference is 2, and 31 is to 45, the difference is 14. And here 2 ones and 2 sevens get cancelled. So this 7 was multiplied here, and this 1 was multiplied here. And 7 into 3 is of 21, 7 into 5 is of 35, and 1 into 31 is of 31, and 1 into 45 is of 45. So now we need to observe the increase from present to P plus 10. So what is the increase from 35 to 45? So there is an increase of 10 parts. That 10 parts will be equals to 10 years, which means one part will be equals to 1 years. Now what we need to find? So we need to find the present ages. So actually we got the values here, the present values of A and B now itself. Why? Because here one part is 1 year. So 21 parts will be equals to 21 years. 35 parts will be equals to 35 years. So directly my answer will be option A. So the present ages of A is of 21 years and B is of 35 years. I hope you understand this problem. Let's move to the next problem. Okay, this was a very recent question which was asked in the GATE exam 2024 for EC or electronics students or ECA students. whatever the problem which was present here, the same problem or same similar kind of model problem I already explained in the previous, or if you observe the seventh question, it is also a very similar question, but the end point was different, but the concept was very similar. What was his father's age when Aman was born? So we need to find the father's age when Aman was born. When Aman was born means Aman age was 0 years. So by making Aman as 0 years, we need to find the father's age. So let's read the question here. 5 years ago. 5 years ago means P minus 5. The ratio of Aman's age to his father. So the ratio of A to F we gave it as a 1 is to 4. And from and 5 years from now. So from now means we need to take the present as a reference. So from present to 5 years, that is we need to take it as a P plus 5. The ratio of Aman's age to his father's age he gave it as 2 is to 5, and he asking us to find what is his father's age when Aman was born. So remember that if in the question two ratios are given and he asks us to find the one person's age or both the person's age, this is the very easiest method we apply. So this was a method we apply here, and let's see the explanation here. So in P minus 5, the ratio of Aman's age to his father age gave it as 1 is to 4, and P plus 5, the ratio of Aman's age to father age gave it as 2 is to 5. So the difference between 2 and okay 1 and 4 is of 3, and the difference between 2 and 5 is also 3. So 3 and 3 both get cancelled. So here we are multiplying this one with 1, here we are multiplying this one. So multiplying anything with 1, you get the same value. So 1 into 1 is of 1 only, 1 into 4 is of 4, and 1 into 2 is of 2, 1 into 5 is of 5. So we need to observe what is the increase from P minus 5 to P plus 5. So for both our persons are increased by same, that is one part. So that one part will be equals to how many years means P minus 5 to P plus 5. What is the gap here we have? So we are having a gap of 10 years. That is one part will be equals to 10 years. So 5 years ago, Aman's age was 10 years, and 5 years ago, father's age was 40 years. But we need to find when Aman was born. So we need to find Aman was born. Okay, let us take 5 years ago. The present ages are P minus 5 ages are of 10 years and 40 years. Now let us try to find the present age, or simply we can make Aman's age to be 0. This means that if one person age was decreased by some years, the other person age is also decreased by that same amount. So if I remove 10 years from Aman's age, similarly I need to remove 10 years from father's age also. So the father's age when Aman was born is of 30 years, or otherwise you can also solve like this by finding the present age of Aman and father. So the present, suppose P minus 5. 5 years ago, their ages are 10 years and 40 years. Now we need to find the present ages. So if in order to get present ages, I need to add plus 5 and I need to add, okay, I already took minus 5. So I need to add minus 5 and minus 5 here. So if I came to present, my present age will be of 5 years and present age of father will be of 35 years. But I need to find when Aman was born. So when Aman was born, the father's age will be of 30 years. I hope you got the answer. The answer for this particular problem will be option B. And this was a very recent question which was asked in the GATE exam 2024 for electronics students. Let us move to the next question. Before moving to the next question, try to share this video with your friends and family members so that it will be a booster for us to do more videos on the remaining topics as well. And if you have any doubts regarding these videos, you can also message to our support number and support mail ID provided here. Meanwhile, you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter platforms as well. And from there, you'll get exciting content for your career. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, here is the next question, which is similar to the previous question. 1 year ago, so P minus 1, he gave it as 1 year ago. Ago I already told, we need to take the past data. The ratio of A to B age he gave it as 4 is to 3. And the ratio of their respective ages 3 years from now. So 3 years from now, we need to take P plus 3. A to B ratio gave it as 6 is to 5. And what will be the ratio of respective ages of A and B 9 years from now? So we need to find the age of A and B from 9 years from now, or from 9 years from now. So from present to 9 years. We already having the data related to P plus 3. So from P plus 3 to we just go 6 years further, then we'll get the same thing, that is P plus 9. Okay, let us, for this also we apply the same concept here. So I already told you that if two ratios are given, if one person's age or another, both the person's age are ratio will be as, this is the easiest method to find. Let's see the explanation regarding here. P minus 1 age A to B gave it as 4 is to 3, and for P plus 3 A to B ratio gave it as 6 is to 5. So here only 1 is present. So multiplying 1 with 1 only, we will get the same thing. So again we are getting the ratio as 4 is to 3 and 6 is to 5. We observe here from 3 to 5 there is a gap of 2 parts. From 4 to 6 also there is a gap of 2 parts. So that 2 parts will be equals to 4 years. How I get 4 years means here 1 year back and here 3 years after. So if I add these two things here, I will get it as 4 years. 2 parts will be equals to 4 years, which means one part will be equals to 2 years. Now I need to find, let us directly find the P plus 3 ages instead of finding the present ages. So there are multiple ways to solve the problems. All you need to do is we need to practice more number of questions to get, or how to approach or how to get the answer in within less time. So for the time being, in the question he asked us to find P plus 9 age. So that's why I'm trying to find P plus 3 age. If I find the P plus 3 age, if I add plus 6 to both the person, then I'll get the P plus 9 year. So if I find the P plus 3 year, 2 parts will be of 4 years, then 6 parts will be equals to how much? So 2 is multiplied with 3. So similarly 4 is also multiplied with 3. So age of A will be of 10 12 years, and age of B is of 5 years. Why? Because 2 parts will be of 4 years, then means one part will be 2 years, then 5 parts will be 10 years. Now I need to find the age of, or the ratio of both the persons P plus 9 or 9 years from now. So A is to B ratio give it as 12 plus 6. So I need to add both persons to be of 6 years. So 12 plus 6 is of 18 and 10 plus 6 is of 16. And if I eliminate the common number present in these two numbers, what it will come? If I eliminate with the common number 2 table, so I'll get the ratio as 9 is to 8. So the ratio of both the persons after 9 years will be of 9 is to 8. So which was presented in option C. I hope you understand this problem. And these are one kind of problems, and next we'll see some other kind of questions. Okay, this is also very similar question. Try to find now. In the question what he gave is Nishi and Winnie. There are two persons, age Nishi and Winnie gave it as a 6 is to 5. And after 9, which means the present ages of Nishi and Winnie are 6 is to 5. And after 9 years, their ages will be of 9 is to 8. And what is asking us to find, what is the difference in their ages now? So we need to find the present ages difference. So if we observe here, the present ages difference here will be of only one part. So we are unable to find that one. So let us try to find here. The present ages of Nishi and Vinny are 6 is to 5, and after P plus 9, it will be of 9 is to 8. So it will become what? 6 is to 5 and 9 is to 8. So from 5 to 8 or 6 to 9, there is a gap of 3 parts. That 3 parts will be equals to 9 years gap, which means one part will be equals to 3 years. So we are getting the answer here. So what is the difference between present ages of Nishi and Vinny here means, so that is only one part. So the one part difference will be how much? That is 3 years. So we are getting the answer. Instead, without finding this one also, we get the answer from this point only. So if you want to find in a detailed manner, Nishi age is of 18 years and Vinny age is of 15 years. So the age difference between Nishi and Vinny is of 3 years. We'll get the answer here. So the difference between their ages of Nishi and Vinny is of 3 years, and which is presented in option A. I hope you understand this problem. Try to practice more number of questions to get a clear idea of problems. Let's move further by discussing some other kind of question. Okay, here is one some other different kind of question. So read the question carefully, you'll get the answer. These are like statement based questions on ages. So all you need to do is you need to understand the statement given, and accordingly you need to frame the sentence, or you need to frame the data, or you need to write the data. A father said to his son, a father said to his son, a father is saying to his son, what he is saying means, when you were born, when son was born, so son was 0 years, my age. So here my reference father. So father age is of how much? Father age was same as your present age. So suppose after some x years, the son's age will be of x years. So the present age, in the statement he gave it as my age was same as your present. If we assume the present age of son will be of x, the father age when son was born is also of x years. Next, the present age of father is 36 years. So in the question he gave the present age of father is of 36 years. Then what was the age of son 5 years ago? So let us try to write the given data in a statement form here. So let us take here son and father. So when son was born, my age. So the father's age was same as your present age. So suppose if we assume the present age of son will be of x years, the father age will be of x years only. So in the discussion or in the starting classes, we told that if one person's age was increased by x years, the other person's age is also increased by the same x years only. So directly the present age of father will be of 2x. In the question he gave, the present age of father will be of 36 years, which means that the 2x will be equals to 36 years, then x will be equals to 18 years. What he is asking in the question is, what was the age of son 5 years ago? So we need to find the age of son 5 years ago. Present age of son will be of 18 year, okay, 18 years. Why? Because x years, the present age of son will be of x years. That x value we got it as 18 years. So what we need to find? So we need to find the age of son 5 years ago. So 18 minus 5 will be of 13 years. So the answer for this particular problem will be option B. The age of sun 5 years ago will be of 13 years, which is presented in option B. I hope you understand this problem. If you have not understand this problem, try to listen this video again. You will get a better clarity. Let's move to the next question. Okay, this is also very similar kind of question. This also comes under statement based questions under ages. So what is the question actually means? Ram told to Sham. Here Ram is saying to Sham, what he is saying means I. So here I represents Ram. Ram was 10 years old. So the age of Ram was 10 years old. When it is 10 years means 10 years older. Okay, suppose 10 years older than you are now. Suppose if Sham is of X years, Ram was 10 years older, which means Ram was X plus 10 years when you are born. So, okay, he gave the question in the question as when you are born. Suppose if Sham's age when he was born was 0 years, and if you assume the Shyam's present age was X years. In the question he gave as Ram was 10 years older than you are now. So the present age of Shyam is of X years, and the present age of Ram. Okay, when Shyam was born, the age of Ram will be of X plus 10 years. So here Shyam's age was increased by X years. Similarly, the Ram's age also increased by X years. So it means it will be 2x plus 10. So let us try to in a clear manner. When Shyam was born, Ram's age was Ram's age was 10 years older than the present age of Shyam. If we take the present age of Shyam will be of X years, Ram will be of X plus 10 years. And from that we can find the present age of Ram as well. Why? Because if one person's age is increased by X years, the other person's age is also increased by the X years. So the present age of Ram will be of 2x plus 10. In the question, my present. So here we saying my Ram or Sham. My reference Ram here. Why? Because Ram is saying to Sham. My present age or Ram's present age is 50 years. Then find the Sham's present age. If we find the value of x, then we'll get the answer. So according to the problem, 2x plus 10 will be of 50, then x will be equals to 20 years. So what is asking in the question? Shyam's present age. Shyam's present age is of 20 years. Shyam's present age is of 20 years, which is presented in option B. I hope you understand these two problems. Sometimes in the exams, if difficult questions has to be asked, this kind of questions will be asked. So try to practice all type of questions before going to the exam. And if we solve more number of questions, we will get a better clarity on how to approach the problems. Let us move to the next question here. And here is the next question. A man is 24 years older than his son. So this statement can be read like this. The age difference between father and son will be of 24 years. Or the difference between the ages of a father and son will be of 24 years. It means that if the difference between father and son will be of 24 years means after any number of years also the age difference will remain the same. Remember that point here. We already discussed that point in the introduction class as well. In 2 years, his age will be twice as that of his son. In 2 years, which means in p plus 2, his age will be of 2. If father's age is of 2 parts, then son's age will be of 1 part. Then what is the present age of the son? So we need to find the present age of the son. So let us try to analyze here. So this first statement, man is 24 years older than son, means this can be written as the difference between man and son will be of 24 years. So here p plus 2a. P plus 2a, man and son age gave it as 2:1. So I already told you that if the difference between man and son or the person or two persons will remain the same after any number of years. So after 2 years also the age difference between the two persons will remain the same, that is 24 years only. So here the gap is of one part, that one part will be equals to 24 years. So after 2 years, the son's age will be for 24 years. But what is asking in the question? The present age of the son. So we need to subtract 2 from the year. So the present age of the son will be for 22 years. So this was a point which I explained here. The age, note this point here. The age difference between the two persons will remain the same after any number of years. So here one part we are getting it as 24 years. So at p plus 2 the age of sun will be of 24 years, and at present it will be of 22. So why? Because we need to subtract 2 from 24 years. 24 minus 2, that will be equals to 22 years. So which is presented in option D. This is a very basic question. All you need to understand the given statements. We'll get the answer. Let's move to the next question here. And here is the next question. So he gave the question directly. Difference between the ages of two persons he gave it as 10 years and 15 years ago. That is P minus 15 he gave it as the age of oldest is twice as that of the youngest person. So he is referring to person, oldest person and youngest person. Then what he is asking the question is, what is the present age of the eldest or oldest person? So we need to find the age of the oldest person. It is also very similar to the previous question. And try to pause this video and try to get the answer. Okay. I hope you got the answer. And let's see the explanation regarding this question, which is very similar to the previous question only. And you try to see now. So the difference between the eldest and youngest gave us 10 years, and from P minus 15, youngest to eldest, okay, eldest to youngest gave us 2 is to 1. So here the difference again here only one part, that one part will be equals to 10 years. So let us write, I already told the age difference between the two persons will remain the same after any number of years. So here one part will be equals to 10 years. From P minus 15, the age of eldest will be of two parts. That is, one part will be 10 years. The age of eldest will be of 20 years. And we need to find the present age of the eldest person. 15 years ago, the age of eldest person was 20 years. But we need to find the present age. So in order to get the present age, whatever the value is present here, that same value we need to be added. So the age of our present age of eldest person will be of 35 years. Suppose if in the question, what is the present age of youngest person means, so the present age of youngest person will be of 25 years. Why? Because in the question he gave the age difference between the two persons is of 10 years. So after I already told that after any number of years, the persons difference or difference in persons age will remain the same. So the answer for this particular problem will be option, okay, not option D, it is option A. That is 35 years. Let us move to the next question. Okay, the ratio between the present ages of P and Q gave us 5 is to 7. And if the difference between Q's present age and P's age after 6 years is 2 years, then what will be the total of P and Q present ages? Suppose, let us try to solve without going to the actual method. So what is asking question? Total of P and Q present ages. So in the question he already gave ratio between the present ages of P and Q is of 5 is to 7. So 5 and 7. So it will be equals to how many parts? 5 and 7 will be equals to 12 parts. So my answer will be a 12 multiple. So remove these two options as well, C and D. So my answer will be a 12 multiple. So let's which one is 12 multiple among 40 and 52? So the only 12 multiple present for me is of 48. You didn't solve anything, but what you need to, you just apply the 12 digit concept here, or 12 multiple. You need to find the 12 multiple point here. Okay, let us try to see how to solve this question in a detailed manner here. So the present age he gave it as 5 is to 7, and here he gave one point difference between Q's present age and P's age after 6 years. P's age after 6 years is 2 years, and if we solve that one, Q minus P is of 8 years, which means the age difference between Q and P is of 2 years, which means the age difference between Q and P is of two parts. That two parts will be equals to 8 years, which means one part will be equals to 4 years. What are you asking in the question? P and Q present ages. So P and Q present age is of 12 parts. So 12 fours, 12 parts. So 12 fours is of 48. So I already told you that if you remember the divisibility rules, if you assume this statement was very complex to you, you can also solve this question. If you got the answers, the answer for this particular problem will be option A, that is 48 years. Okay, this was the lecture on ages topic. I hope you enjoy this video. We'll meet in the next video with next kind of topic or next topic. All the best, and we'll meet in the next video. Have a good day.